Kindly give us the route and the general. Want to watch that final of UEFA Champions League.
No, it's fine. I don't think it's possible. But
can we start with President of Polokwane? Thank you. Please give Honorable Member Dimitri. Yes.
Yeah. No, thanks very much, Mabala. However, I believe whenever we adopt credentials or an agenda of the meeting, it mustn't be that someone just agrees with the head and say, yes, I'm adopting. You must say, I,
Yes.
Dimitri Khanyao,
Yes.
the president of TUT Polokwane campus, adopt the agenda.
Thank
or
you
the
very-
credentials.
Thank you
It
very
cannot
much.
be that you just agree with your head.
Yes.
How are you going to, thank you, it's a proposal.
Thank you. Proposal sustained. Can we have an adoption of the agenda? Mr. Dimitri. Oh,
No, leadership.
thank you.
Yeah. What I wanted to say is can we add supplementary matters on the agenda, because we came here and then you see the agenda, we're finding, but can we add some other issues to the agenda? Thank you.
Thank you. We can't add issues to the matter because we did say that on the notice. Yes, thank you. We had already adopted the agenda and it was seconded, and we even have minutes to prove it. Yes. So we cannot have any matters arising at the floor. We had the chance to adopt it then. Yes, I understand, but the objector has already been attended. Please speak, Nopala. Please speak.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Secretary of ISP. I Vusmuzunkuna, the Secretary of Bombela campus, adopt the credentials. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Can we have a seconder? Can we give it to speaker over there?
Thank you very much. I, SMK Kotlolo, Chairman of the Student Command at TUT Malahleni, would also like to adopt the agenda. Thank you.
Second. Nancy. Thank you very much. The credentials have been adopted. Can we have a seconder to second the credentials? Thank you very much.
Okay. I, Nancy Chopo, ISP member of the EFFC, adopt the agenda and the credentials.
Thank you very much. I believe that the credentials have already been adopted, and that is my part. It only ends here. Just to give a few clarifications, we have sent out a notice to the SGLD as well as the top 19. It was up to the so the people who are responsible for sending it out to the different ISP delegates was the practitioners of each and every campus. So that our side, we did do it on time. We did give 2 weeks notice. So from our office, we did everything that says, that proves this message, that proves this sitting to be successful and lawfully. So therefore, I would like to hand over to my speaker. Credentials have already been adopted. Let's have a wonderful session.
Speaker.
No, leader, let me note this Kaida first. His hand was up first, and then you'll speak after him.
Thank you very much, Speaker of the session. Speaker, can you please try to control this situation that side? Can you please give an instruction to the security to just close the partner, because they can't be like distracting us like this and busy fighting with them. Thank you very much. Please give an instruction to the security to close the partner. Then we continue silently. So, thank you.
Thank you for the suggestion. We've spoken with them already and they've received instructions. I think they're trying to close the butler now. It's just that they're fighting it off.
And also
It's underway.
yes, and also if it thinks that these comrades maybe they have more power than the security that you have, as the ISP speaker, you have the right to command that there must be more security. We are here because of you. You called us here. So if you feel unsafe, you are the one who's supposed to say it and call the director if it seems to be like that. Call the director and say we need more security as delegate of the ISP. Please. You don't feel safe here.
Leader. Can we also do say what point are we raising before we speak to avoid the situation where people are just speaking?
Speaker. No, thanks very much, Speaker. But it is, however, a point of exigence because our lives are currently in danger because of the situation that is outside. And it cannot be that we are tolerating one structure. Whenever in the institution, we are always tolerating one structure which is going to be disrupting like that. It must be that we take a position against those people. Am I listening to Speaker? I'm speaking, Paula here. I'm speaking. Correct. However, we cannot tolerate that situation. It must be that the sitting must be postponed to a later stage so that we can have all members present. Those hooligans are not destroying the property now.
Thank you very much. My name is Mokatana Londolani, Pretoria Campus President. The suggestion of mine is going to concur with what the President of Polokwane was saying, right? Because now it's becoming like we're becoming political agitates and also political elites, whereby we're trying to show each other power to say that who's capable of holding what, who's capable of holding what. Because all of us in this parliament, we must account. There's no one who's powerful more than ISP. That's what we have to recognize as well. And the issue that we have to escalate currently, we cannot be afraid to run away from the truth that the car which was ordered to bring students here to attend the program of ISP is the car which brought these rascals who are doing these things outside. And they must account, comrades, because it cannot be that you're misusing budget, including ourselves. By the way, we're part of TUT 19 and we're part of ISRC. There's no executive which must sit in meeting without 19 of us sitting in a meeting. But we don't know anything about cars. All these cars were supposed to transport us as well. But then it forces campus to make sure that the students are here. It's wrong, Speaker. Then the point of exigence that I was raising is that these things must be called into order, and even discipline must be considered to these people who are doing this current situation. We cannot sit like this and pretend like everything is quite alright, whereas everything is not quite alright. Thank you.
It's fine. Thank you. Can we now have a 5-minute break? Nobody goes out. It's a 5-minute break. We're all here and then we'll reconvene.
On a point of order.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm rectifying that. We're not going on break. We're continuing. It's okay. It's fine. Thank you. Leader, you're noted.
Speaker, I'm rising on a point of order that currently we don't need a break because we are tired of taking
Leader,
some
but
breaks.
we rectified that one.
So we have to continue.
We rectified that one.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
When I speak, it's my wish to appeal to you that the people who have to come and report and give us the report, they are not here. So I'm pleading with you that those people if there are some of the people who are causing disruption outside, can you take harsh decision against them, because we have compromised our academics to be here, and then we are here, we are even the office of SGLD through Mampalisa, she's here. Can she please make sure that, because she see that the sitting is not protected, can she please request for CPF of maybe campus in the nearest campus protection service to come and protect the sitting, because these comrades, they are even destroying the property of the university. They came with the cars of the university. So please, comrades, man, we are not here to play. We are here to make sure that this sitting seat. So if we are here to make sure that this sitting seats, let's bring resolutions that are going to make sure that the sittings does sit, because I mean, like, we can't waste our time like this when a speaker. So please take harsh decisions against those ISP members whom we see outside trying to forcefully make sure that their members from the organization, they enter inside. So please, man, when a leadership, through asking Mampalisa there from the office of SGLD to make sure that they intensify security so that we can continue the program of the day, because we are here for that. So all students are watching us online and then watching us while doing all these things. So please, man, I want to appeal with you, Speaker, to be harsh on everyone who's trying to forcefully enter inside the venue. Thank you.
On a point of order, Speaker G, please, with all due respect, ensure our safety here, Speaker. This is your house. I thank you.
Yeah, leader, you can have the mic.
Listen, this thing that is happening now, I think as I'm a leader, as a campus, especially distant campus, I spasi kahle, because we're here to solve student issues. We're here to have caucus about student issues. Kumanje in Malahleni we have student aba evictwa MRS, aba student abaqosha MRS. But if another organization yenza so, ngeke siqhubeke. Speak. Into engicela ukuthi I was having a hope that ISP is going to solve my issue of Malahleni, of eviction. Ngiyanicela comrades. Wena nami ayikabi, ayihlale lento le, because we have an issue in our campuses. You can stay in Pretoria and then you say residents are fined. But we have issues in our campuses. Our students are being chased. They are sleeping outside. They are sleeping on the streets. But Tina, what are we saying as a leadership? I'm calling structure. Master camping. Last time when I came here in my campus, they were saying president is going to vacation. But I was here to fight their issues in terms of wood. Speak, Lebu. Deputy speak. The ISRC is not here. The ISRC, I've been reporting the thing off to Thomas Fall in ISRC. As Malachian comrade, you see now I'm a joke, they're laughing at him. This thing of to tell, comrade, is abusing us. And we're standing on the stand that to must fall because it's not suitable for a student. I'm standing on the stand, comrade, even though they can suspend me or they didn't, it's fine. But our student in Malachian, comrade, we can play the thing of bouncers and trying to get in. ISP, please assist us because we have so many ISRC. Can you? Comrade, and another thing that I want to ask to alert is that the issues of management, as again, let us solve the issues of the student. Thank you.
It's fine. Leaders, can we just agree that this is the sitting year ISP and we have a program? We have a program. Can we now stick to the program? And if there are other matters that needs to be resolved, we shall deal with them. The office of the secretary. No, it's fine. Thank you. Am I audible now? It's fine. Am I audible now? Thank you. as I was saying, can we now stick to the agenda that we have? Can we stick to the program that we adopted? And then if we have, because obviously we do have, Emalahleni is not the only campus with that problem. We had the very same issues at Polokwane. But now we have an agenda. We have a program. Can we stick to it? If there's other matters that you feel and you deem it fit that we discuss, can we send them to the office of the secretary and then we'll deal with them? But now I would like us to just stick to the program, of which I'm not even sure how, because the people who are supposed to account are not here. All 7. Bonke. Abako. But it's fine. It's fine. The PG it's fine, leader. Speak. You're noted. You're noted, leader at the
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I don't think this program will be fruitful, because now we need people to be held accountable. We need people to report there. But the very same people, they are not in the house. So I don't see the use of us being here. Rather than send one of your office bearers to check them if they want to avail themselves into the venue or not. If they are not doing that, then they will be held accountable for such a motion. I submit.
To answer you, leader, she did go outside and she asked, and then they said they're coming, but the deputy is going to check now, and then we will receive a response.
Thank you very much, Speaker of the session. Speaking is the Secretary of Mbombela Campus, Vusimuzinkuna. I'm covered for the first point that I wanted to raise. The second one is that I want to ask that can you please provide us with the details of the Secretary, so that we can be able to raise whether we have to write via an email, or if she has to provide us with a book, or maybe in WhatsApp where we can provide, we can submit those issues that we have. Thank you very much.
Yeah, she'll distribute the details now for everyone and the seating, and then you can forward the complaints or issues that needs to be discussed to her.
What's it? Waiting for the acting director to arrive.
So we must wait for the acting director. The acting director.
That's their response.
He's coming.
But this is not the sitting of an acting director.
The director is not on the program.
Not the one program.
It's fine.
I think Speaker, the House requested that to give them 2 minutes. If they don't give us a solid response in 2 minutes, then we can determine as the House of as the Parliament. That's what they said.
They said
It's
they're
fine.
not coming.
It's proper that we, Speaker, whoever respond, let's work with the response that they have as the House. Simple.
Leader at the back was noted first. Is your hand still up? Okay, thank you.
No, thanks very much, Speaker. Let me just quickly stand up so that I can address this matter. But however, Speaker, we feel undermined by the ISRC executive equally, because top 7, my apologies, we feel undermined by the top 7, because we came here, we traveled all the way for them to give us responses and answers, reports on the status quo of the university, and for us to question that. What is it that they've done since they entered office? This is the level of arrogance we have been subjected to. Even when we were requesting for top 19 meetings, this is the level of arrogance we were subjected to. So however, even if you received an invite and you did not send apologies, decisions and measures can be taken on your behalf. I say let us move from that part we are currently at on the agenda, because the person who's supposed to present is not available. And we went and spoke with the person outside. She said she's waiting for the acting director to arrive. For what? Because the acting director is not forming part of the parliament. The acting director is not forming part of this city. So, however, Madam Speaker, I believe that we should jump those other parts on the agenda. We go to motions and we raise a motion of no confidence against the ISRC executive, because we don't have confidence in those people. We do not have confidence in those people. They undermined us several times. They came here today, they are outside, they are even laughing at us. They are even laughing at our program online. Laughing at our program online. It's uncalled for. That behavior must be reprimanded. Salute.
No, it's fine. You're heard, leader. And Vele, we were here to hold them accountable. So, program yarina contains, it consists of the plan of action. It consists of the reports. She was supposed to give an address, but now, because she's not addressing, none of them are here. Vele, if Vele were going a program and we're skipping every part, everyone who think it's not important that they attend the sitting, who think the sitting is a joke and they won't honor our invite. When we skip, it takes us straight to the motions from the floor. So now we were at the address. The President General is not here. We moved to we did. They went outside to call her. She said she's waiting for the director. She's not coming. And then the policy presentation, the Deputy President General is not here. The ISRC plan of action presentation, the ISRC secretary is not here. So the ISRC's update, the report, they're all not here for this part as well. So moving right along, it takes us to the motions from the floor. So now we're officially on the part, motions from the floor. I'm opening the floor for motions. I'll be taking a set of hands. You're noted, leader.
Thanks, Madam Speaker. But then, Madam Speaker, I think the motions that you wrote there on the agenda is the motions from the reports that they were going to give. But then we should just dwell on the motions that those ISRC top 7 ISRC members, they are not here. And then again, Madam Speaker, I'm looking at this constitutional book. I'm looking at clause number 19, subsection number 19.1, where it says that the ISRC shall entertain the issue of motion of no confidence only if half of the number of students that voted in the last, it says election, but then we'll just shy away from that. They demand the dissolution of the ISRC by signing the petition. Is the motion that I'm submitting to the House that we can, maybe it can be a way forward for us. You understand? Because here we are not being taken serious. There's no even top 7 member from the ISRC who is here. They should have been here, given report, and then we question them. We don't know whether they are afraid to be questioned or what. Those comrades should be held accountable, and then we also need a way forward from you as the bearers of the ISP. I submit.
Can I understand? Just say out the motion. What is the motion?
The motion is that we also need a way forward from you. Seeing what is happening, that those comrades, they are not here. What's the way forward from now on? Because we can't have some unnecessary discussions. Those are the people who we could have engaged with according to their reports. So now there won't be any engagement in the House. Understand? We should have a way forward, or what will happen, because they did not come into the venue and then removing that motion.
That's fine. Leaders, your hands still up.
Thank you very much, Speaker. I would like to support what our Secretary of Social Movie he said, because this thing of ISRC, they're supposed to be here, but now, and then they are using the constitution and they are fighting us. When you are going to the 19.3, it's saying, can I read so that you can, 19.3, the ISP should dissolve the ISRC if a motion of no confidence passed according to the section 19.1, reshuffled or OTC. So, myself, as a president of Malahleni, I'm agreeing with 19.3, and then what I want to say is that about respect ISRC, they're supposed to be here. And then we report so that we can go back to our campuses as president and secretaries. No, wait, leadership, I'm still talking. Can you, yeah.
Speaker, can you kindly assist me with the clause you were speaking about? Because I however, okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
No, as I submit to speak, my say is 19.3, solid.
So if I understand you clearly, by 19.3, it's a motion of no confidence. Leader, if I understand you clearly, by 19.3, it's a motion of no confidence.
By ISP, you are requesting from you as ISP.
Yes, and by request, the House shall vote on it.
It's a request from the President of Malahleni.
That's fine. Do we have hands? You're noted, leader. Yeah.
Thank you very much, comrades. As we are guided by the Constitution, and then this sitting is an institutional parliament sitting, it means that all bodies are expected to be here. So given the fact that yesterday the bodies which is given the ones that are main what do you call this, majority in the agenda, which is ISRC, are not here. So, comrades, you remember that all of us here, we are members of parliament, right? And then given such a thing, our decision matter because we are the highest decision body, which is a body, highest decision making body. And then given such a thing, I want to allude with you when I speak that those members, they are members of parliament, right? So they were supposed to attend here and they didn't attend from yesterday and then even today. So it means that they're undermining whereby they have to be accountable. So given such a thing, comrades, I feel like this sitting is still on the right channel and then we can continue and move the way you move. Remember that whoever who support, there is a clause that says that for the ISRC to be dissolved, it means that what do you call, there must be 70% plus of the students who voted for them. Remember that. And there is where it says that the vice chancellor, given reasons, he can be able to dissolve the ISRC. Remember that, ne? So it means that for the vice chancellor to dissolve it, we have to have a certain recommendations. The recommendation, they come from what? They come from the highest decision making body, which is the ISP. And then ourselves here, we are the ISP, we are the highest decision making body. Our recommendation to the vice chancellor are going to be very valid because of what? We are online, comrades. They can see how PG entered with ANC people. Sorry if there are some of the people who are here and then they are offended by my speech, but I'm saying, comrades, we saw who were disturbing the motion, who were disturbing the sitting, and then people who were disturbing the sitting, who were even chanting outside and wanting to breaking the windows there with the PG, with the SG of the revolution of ANC, comrades. So, comrades, I'm suggesting that since we are here, let's close it. Let's make sure that we continue with the program. Everything that is in the program, we marshal with it, we move forward with it, because of what? At the end of the day, we'll have to submit the report, and then we'll submit the report. The vice chancellor must know that we tried to make this thing sit, but it didn't sit due to people who paid, the people who use the money of the institution, using the car of the institution to come to to go and pick comrades from Pretoria campus to bring them here to come and disturb, using the state resource to destroy a state sitting? Is that what we are allowing this thing to travel to? Because if we don't continue with this thing, it means that we are ourselves even afraid that if we make this comrade accountable, it will be somehow. So comrades, I am suggesting that let's move on with the mandate. Let's sit on. Let's make sure that at the end of the day, we bring ways whereby we are going to make recommendation to the Vice Chancellor to make a decision that is going to represent our views. All of. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Speaker. I believe that the Constitution alone is contradicting itself, but however, it might be that maybe I read it with no clear of understanding. But it says that all members of the ISRC shall cease to be members if a motion of no confidence is passed against them by absolute majority of all members of the all CSRC present and eligible for voting at the respective ISRC meetings. No, not this one. That one of ISP. The ISP, not 19.3. The ISP shall dissolve the ISRC if a motion of no confidence is passed according to section 19.1. However, it means that it's going to take us back to a point where we are going to start running around with petitions, if that is my understanding. But however, now what we can do, Madam Speaker, the ISRC body, not forming together with the top 7, the presidents and secretaries of campus, have been complaining a lot about the ISRC executive, the top 7. We've been complaining a lot about them. So I, however, believe that we must wait for them to give their reports, if they so that we can check whether these people, the reports they are giving, are extremely. No, it's a suggestion. It's a suggestion, comrades. I'm not. We wait for them to give their reports so that we know that indeed these comrades, they are reporting what we were working on or whatever it is that we agreed on of the previous top 19 meeting, and also provide reasons as to why that we entered office in October last year, but we only had our first top 19 meeting after 4 months. So now it cannot be that
are you giving us the presentations we asked for? So now can we, and then we can decide no, because we asked them and then they kept refusing. Now we're taking action, because now that means jumping all the way to the last item on the program, and it doesn't look like it will work, because now even some CSRC members are outside, and they have, it says majority here. It says majority. So now, can we give them a benefit of doubt? We go outside, we check on them, we check on cadres who are outside.
I know that we want to use this book randomly, so, but then I want to ask, Ori, did they send those reports? So they should send the report the ISP. Seeking for clarity.
It's fine. Yes.
Thank you. I believe that what you just said right now in regards of us going outside and also showing other comrades, we're gonna see what we just faced rather than also go of causing that and pity there. So what are you saying? Are you saying you're gonna send your office barriers to go for and come back, or all of us are taking a break? What is your recommendation? That's what I'm trying to get.
I am the office bearers and the chief whips will have a small discussion, and then that's when we'll fetch them, if they do agree, of course. So everybody remains seated. Office bearers and the chief whips will have a caucus, and then after we'll continue. It shouldn't take long. Leader.
Speaker, can I ask, when someone signs a register, how are you saying they are absent?
They're not in the room. We're saying they're absent, leader, because they're supposed to present. They're not in the room. So now we judging if they haven't said anything? What are we questioning if they haven't reported? That's what we're saying. We're saying we want to know what have they been up to. We want to know of their plan of action. We want their reports. We want our PG to address. So now we can't just question Telorong I. We have to question something Telorong we heard. So that's hence I'm saying the chief whips and the office bearers will have a small caucus conversation, and then afterwards, after they've reported, we'll reconvene. The house doesn't have to go out. I think this will be the last. No, it's you, it's him. This is the last hand, and then we're going out for the caucus, and then we're coming back to continue.
No, it's very much a speaker. I, however, as much to display power amongst us, if it enlighten our university, what is it that they own? However, it will be in our best interest, because we also have people to report back to and say, no, we went to parliament. Imagine if you go back to a structure and report that the president suspended only. You came to parliament, you only report came here to suspend someone. The idea of a they must give us a brief so that we can question. Where we question, they respond. Then that will be when the house will take a decision.
Thank you. I think that what we're saying now.
No,
we're saying that we're having.
But however, speaker,
we're allowing them to present.